Hello and welcome to the Homestand Show. This April the 3rd, a busy one for you today. The Leafs lose against Detroit and then lose Matt Murray again. The Raptors, are they going to lose Nick Nurse? That's the big question because Nick Nurse's comments on Friday. The Jays lose 2 of 3. TFC don't lose, but it felt like a loss for sure. So lots to get to in today's Homestand Show. I'm James Sharman, joined by Justin Pooney over there and Jelani Goodrich-Reed over here. No Albert today, fear not. Albert's on location right now, making some great content.
Secret location where nobody knows.
He got arrested over the weekend. He's, still in the can.
24 hours in the jail with Albert.
I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that.
Ooh, awkward. So I should have mentioned that, right? Legal reasons. No, he wasn't arrested. He's fine. He'll be back though later this week, I promise you. All right. The big story, I guess, though, sports-wise in North America on this Monday is, of course, the National Championship Final. I don't know why I can't say it any other way. Just the National Championship Final. It sounds stupid, I know, but still.
It affects.
It does, right? It's important. It's big.
Yeah.
UConn against San Diego, and UConn, of course, have just crushed everyone. They've breezed through the entire tournament. They've brought real madness to the tournament, in fact, fair to say too, right? Whereas the Aztecs, they came, obviously, that great buzzer beater over the weekend. Such drama. Where are you at right now? You've been following this tournament so closely.
Yes.
Is it UConn's to lose?
It is, because if you're looking at like the Final Four when it was set up, they were the overwhelming favorite, right? They were the team that everyone was looking at and saying, okay, it's probably UConn's to lose. They are the highest remaining seed. They were, with this Final Four being a 4. And I just look at the way they've been playing as of late. They are like just wiping teams out left and right. Their average wins, they're winning by an average like 20 points. Right, in these last couple games, and you're seeing the margin of victory against pretty good teams, pretty strong groups, right? So I would look at them and I'm saying to myself, they have scorers, right? They have guys that can shoot the basketball at a high clip. Jordan Hawkins, that's their guy, right? Mm-hmm. He was suffering from a stomach flu throughout the week and the weekend. Tracy Wolfson reported, but he should be fine, and he actually hit some shots in the Final Four. So I think if he's back to full health or if he's feeling better, that could be another problem. Sanogo inside, they have a big inside presence. I don't know how San Diego State's going to deal with that. San Diego State's, they're known for defense, but I don't think they've played an offense like UConn. They have like Alabama's great. Creighton can shoot as well. They're a high clip shooting team. But I think UConn, just being how hot they are right now, it could be a problem.
And that's the thing in March. You want to be playing your best basketball when it matters the most, and that's what the Huskies are. Huskies right now are 7.5-point favorites according to many books. And here's another stat for you. They've won their previous 4 appearances in the title game, of course, in 99, 04, 2011, and 2014.
Right.
I also want to talk about how San Diego State got kind of lucky on the weekend.
Yes.
I don't know. I was kind of
0.7 seconds. Yeah.
Yeah, I think FAU should have had that game, but hey, full credit to San Diego State taking the ball full court. Maybe it was out of bounds over there. Who knows? Almost. Yeah. Looked like it. To you, who's the biggest X factor in tonight's game in either squad?
Either squad, yeah. So obviously the Hawkins point that I pointed out, but I'd look at Sanogo from UConn just because he's such a force. He's a walking double-double. Yeah. If he gets going inside, it's going to be a problem, because also the problem is I don't think San Diego State has a guy that could really cover, right? And if you're looking at the defensive side, I think he can also cause issues. He did that in their last game as well. So I think it's going to be Sanogo.
Now, I did want to get you, because it's taken over the sports world by storm. What happened in the women's final yesterday in Dallas? The "You Can't See Me" and by Angela Reese and then pointing at the ring. It blew up on Twitter. It became a big thing that I think this is sports. It's the heat of the battle. Caitlin Clark was doing it just a couple days before, and nobody said a word about it. But now that it was in a blowout game, and Angela Reese did it, and people think she's showing her up, it's classless and this and that. The people need to just calm down. It's sports. Caitlin Clark didn't acknowledge it because it's sports. She does the same thing. She knows. In the heat of the battle, it's nothing personal, but when you're on the court or in those lines, it's a battle. And you want to get the better.
Yeah, but it is personal. Let's not kid ourselves. When you make it personal on the big stage with all the cameras, the world watching, it's personal. right? Don't you think?
I look at the situation, and I see a lot of people talk about Caitlin and how she was doing this, right? So she was doing it their last game against Louisville. Louisville has Haley Van Lith, really good player, but she's known to be a trash talker, right? So that was a back and forth there. I was just confused at why LSU after the game, right? They were talking a lot about, oh, we don't like the disrespect from Caitlin Clark. I didn't see any evidence that Caitlin Clark said anything to that LSU squad. So that's where I'm confused. But on the larger point of, the hand waving and all that stuff, I see it all the time in multiple sports.
Yeah.
Okay. Tom Brady's passionate. Meanwhile, Des Bryant, Odell Beckham Jr. put it in a bad light. Okay. We see it in soccer all the time. Balotelli might do something, right? But then we praise Griezmann's celebrations, in the past. So I think, yes, the whole thing became a whole race war, okay? Twitter, I don't like people on Twitter saying
Toxic
nonsense. I like trash talk. I'm here for it. They won the game. You could do whatever you want. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
You could do whatever you want. Caitlin also, she knows. She's aware, okay? I'm a trash talker. I'm good. I think that she knew, okay, they lost, whatever. It's whatever.
It comes with the territory, right?
Yeah.
The old saying, if you can't handle the heat, step out of the kitchen,
Yeah,
right? And I think Caitlin Clark, to her credit, she didn't react. She took it, and we move forward.
I think we should move forward.
Listen, and Twitter twists everything, right? We know that. Bottom line is, the women's tournament was great.
It was a great
Got
success.
some pretty big
for
numbers, and these things actually, in a weird kind of way, really help it as well. Because you want a bit of scandal, a bit of controversy,
Right.
Because now people are going to be looking forward to watching this next year, saying, "Remember last
Absolutely.
year? It was brilliant, right?" And who knew? We're out of time for this first block. Jelani, great job. Get back to Hoop Talks, will you?
Yeah, I will.
Right,
Yeah,
Nurse screaming for you.
I know.
Where is he?
I know.
Nurse, by the way, replacing you for the next block. By the way,
it's tough.
we'll talk to Raptors and of course that Nick Nurse nonsense from Friday. What was he on? I'm not sure. We'll discuss it with Neil when we come back.